I purchased a 3D printer. I'd heard a lot about them, watched a lot online about them, and the price point became sort of affordable. So I took the plunge and bought a Creality CR10S, I think. And I've been playing with it and getting some pretty decent prints out of it. However, one thing that's bugged me is it's the finish line. So I thought, well, maybe we should make a project that's aimed at, can we get these looking like production quality parts? So I've chosen a giant Lego figure, if you can kind of figure that out, that way maybe. I've chosen Lego because a few things, I love Lego. Secondly, it's a mixture of horizontal lines to get rid of, there's curved corners, and all this is working up to a bigger project, which hopefully I'll be able to share with you soon. But I thought this was a good way to sort of get a workflow together from printed part to finished part. So let's begin. So first thing, some of these parts have got tape left over from the build plate. They've even got like a bit of a burr on them where the brim was when they've been sat down. So I just want to clean this up. They've all got a bit of something on it. So anything that should be flat, I'm going to try and make flat. So the first problem, that's actually heated it up to a point where it's actually melted. Good old PLA. So lesson learned there. Luckily it's on the back. And we're going to be filling this as well. So anything where we've got a bit of a rough edge or anything, we can repair that. I think it might be better off using the belt sander actually. So that's got rid of anything major. There's still tons of work to do here, but all the main bits, burrs and anything that was a bit weird from the printer bed is gone. So the next thing is take a rotary tool really, and I'm going to cut off anything weird that's sticking out. So there's some bits on here that need to get rid of. And then it's just a case of loads more sanding really. So what I've got here is just a Dremel, or any rotary tool will do, just with a little sanding bit in, and we just need to remove some of these more ugly pieces. One thing to bear in mind, as we've already found, is heat is a big problem for PLA plastic. So I'm going to try and just do it in little stages and not keep it on it for too long, just in case it melts. So now I've removed most of the big chunks, I'm just going to give it a once over with some sandpaper, just to smooth off some of the edges and stuff like that. And then I think we're going to hit it with a spray filler and let that dry, and then we'll see where we're up to. And then that will kind of deter how many coats of this spray filler we're actually going to need to get rid of all these lines. So, quite a lot of sandpaper later, we've got the parts, which have come up quite well. I've not gone too hard on them because I want to see what this spray filler is going to do first. So we're going to apply a coat of that to everything and see which lines it gets rid of, sand it back again and see where we stand. So what I've got here is a bit of a makeshift spray booth. So it's 2 bits of foam core and some gaffer tape, very high tech. And on the card here I've just got some blue tack, some corks, drilled some holes in them so they can hold all these, just so we can move it around as we're spraying it. So we're going to be using this, the Motip spray putty. I've never used it before, but I've heard good things on the reviews. Like with any spray can, shake really well, and we're going to be doing small light coats until we build up a bit of a covering. So I'm going to leave it here, just let this dry overnight, come back tomorrow, another sand, another coat. I'm going to keep doing that until we've got rid of all these lines, and then it'll be onto the primer, then finally the painting and the finishing. Lights, camera, and literally filming paint dry.